As the world falls away and I can't find a reason, as the world turns to gray, it's killing me unwillingly, and I am just the same as you.
So, we still didn't get any new information, and I know I've been uploading recent content about the other side for the last couple of weeks since Comic-Con came to an end, but at the same time, it's still an interesting topic to talk about. Because since that I've known that there might be two Equestria Girls specials in the works, if you've seen my last video involving the other side possibly being premiered later this year with the information that I saw, it could possibly be a different alternative word for the title card of the cruise special. But at the same time, we never know what's going to happen. But anyway, I made a top 3 reasons why Princess Twilight should return in the other side. Since the teaser that we saw involving Sunset Shimmer, Sky Twilight, and Rainbow Dash going to Equestria by a different portal, I completely found ideas on how Princess Twilight returning should work, because I don't think that the girls will be able to handle the staff of Sandkennas, I think that's what the name is, by themselves, especially that they don't have their droids. Anyway, I'm Lonely Fanboy 4 here, and these are the top 3 reasons why Princess Twilight should return in the other side. Reason number 3, cruise and island plot. Now, we've seen Titanic movies and cliches before, but the biggest difference here is that the staff is causing a lot of chaos, and the staff is from the MOP movie. And not only that, of course they get stuck into an island. But here's the reason why Twilight should return in this special. When it comes to the cruise itself, there's really nothing you can do on it other than going to different rooms and seeing the other things you can do on the boat. And the boat is always on the ocean. They always go over through the seas, and it takes days until they get to the next place. Now, I haven't watched the Titanic movies, but I do know all about them, of how they structured. When it comes to people on the boat, of course they really got nothing else to do other than doing activities on the boat. Especially that there's really nothing wrong to be on the boat, like no bad luck can happen other than being seasick. And when it comes to magic situations, well, the number of the times, well, the girls have their droids around their necks, they were always on land. This may be kind of an Avatar reference, but the thing is, they always get into serious situations when they're always on land. But however, when you're on a boat with an entire ocean, there's really nothing you can do, because they think that magic doesn't cause a lot of chaos in the ocean. And what they have inside is just other activities that they can do. And most of the things that they can only do doesn't involve any situation of who's causing all the chaos. Especially that they're leaving the city and completely aware of all the crisis that's going on. And I should also talk about the topic about the storm, of how they had to get stranded up to an island. Similar to Castaway, the main character doesn't know what to do in this type of situation when they're on in a deserted island. And I think the reason why the girls didn't bring their droids with them is because, again, they have nothing else to do. And not only that, I know if anyone's going to comment about the droids being fused inside the bodies like what Sunset did in Meal Magic, well, here's the thing. We still didn't see any information about that whatsoever. Especially that the fact that it's a vacation. They never went on vacations before. If they did went on a vacation and it was also a midlife crisis, then maybe I can understand it. However, they're always on a boat with nothing to do. And the activities that they do doesn't involve magic situations. So you can comment all you want about the droids fused in their bodies, because I highly doubt that's really the case. I mean, the way that they sing a song of how they're enjoying their vacation, you know they don't have to take them. They know they, you know that they don't have to take anything seriously. When it comes to of how it starts, well, the Shoutboards won a cruise. I think that the special that's coming at the end of the seal, maybe they might have the droids fused in the buys. If they don't, then I don't think that topic will be able to fix this whole situation with the girls not having their droids around the necks on the cruise. As for the island part of the special, again, it's taking ideas from castaway movies and other situations involving on a deserted island. And besides, they still won't be able to stop the storm because even if they're on land, they still don't have their droids. I know that's not how you pronounce them, but sometimes they pronounce something different. But anyways, I think that the main seven, mainly the Rain Booms, are probably going to have a difficult time to stop the storm. And if anyone's going to think about the other characters going to Equestria, well, that could happen, but we never know. So overall, the cruise and island plot of this is just basically very kind of intelligent. I did see ideas about cruise episodes and stuff where the characters don't do a lot and they're always in a very situation. I know it's really hard to believe, but I did see those before. If anyone wants to know, comment down below and I'll talk about it. Reason number 2, the only way back to the meal world. Now, if Sunset Shimmer, Sky Twilight, and Rainbow Dash accidentally fall into the magical quicksand, then maybe I can understand them wanting to get back. However, Sunset really wants all the characters, well, not really all the characters, but namely her friends to get into Equestria because they probably need Princess Twilight's help. And the ideas I have for this topic will be in the next reason. Anyway, with the idea to get back on the desert island, we still didn't get any information, but then again, we have to wait until it comes out so we can understand. But the only option to get back into the meal world is to go through Twilight's portal, where it leads them to in front of Canterlot's High. Now, I would easily think about the ideas of how they need to get back to the desert island, especially that it's miles upon miles away from Canterlot's High, but at the same time, they could easily make a portal to get back onto the desert island. I know it's very hard to believe, but that's literally all I can think of when it comes to this information. And besides, when they located, they were in a underwater quicksand waterfall, I think, and they're completely speechless about the whole situation. And then the next scene, they're in a forest, just a normal, ordinary forest. So I can really think that they're probably in Everfree Forest or into a different kind of ordinary forest. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but at the same time, it's the information that we have here. You know that they have no choice but to get to the Castle of Friendship, where Princess Twilight is at. So, the only way to get back into the meal world is to get back to Princess Twilight's castle.